All right, mic check, and we are live. Of course we're live. YouTube's complaining about the audio. That's good. All right. Perfect. Go. And all set up. Had a long day today and need a nightcap vid this evening. Oh, good. Good. I'm very glad I can provide that. So, oh, wow, it's been a week, hasn't it? Holy shit. Has it been a week? Oh, everything with freaking. Of course, the biggest topic, of course, right now is the protests. Just holy cow! I did not expect things to go so south so quick on with the protests. It's insane. It's crazy. But we're not going to have any change unless this gets done. And this, I mean, same thing with it's about to say women's rights and women's suffrage. It's about to say they had to get protests in to get. It's about to say to get women's rights to votes and everything else. I'd say same thing with gays and trans and everyone else having to protest. And in all those situations, of course, there were rioters and looters. And I was about to say it's just with something like this happening right now, it's unfortunate to see, but it's inevitable. It's going to happen. And there's not going to be any change without it. And it's been rough. I'm here to entertain. I don't try to get too heavy on either side of the argument with any of that, because I'm always just here for, everyone else to have a good time. But I will say, Black Lives Matter. They do. They absolutely do. And to everyone who's out there protesting, everyone who is fighting for that right, stay safe. And keep fighting. And that's where I'm at with that. Protesting more like anarchy. Yeah, it's insane. I was about to say how much it escalated, but at the same time, it's just inevitable, because you're gonna have it. You're gonna have opportunists who are going around and using it to their advantage to try to get this, and then of course you have a bunch of people who've been holed up because of COVID for the whole time, and they're looking to vent out some steam. And well, what a perfect time to do it! A bunch of people doing peaceful protests. Well, time to raise that crap up. No, it's just that's. I'm in full support of the protests, but I'm completely against the looting and the rioting. That obviously resolves nothing. But I say that, and again, inevitable. It's going to happen. So, indeed, but let's push forward. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I said, I'm not here for any of that. I was about to say me right now. I'm here to. Well, let's see if we rage over Illbleed again, shall we? Before that, other stuff for the week. I am still currently out of work. Right now I am debating if I am going to do the really long stream where I just play a bunch of games tomorrow. That's where I'm sitting at with that. I'm not sure if it's going to be tomorrow or if I'll do it over the weekend, but with me out of work, I've got a lot of time. And all the time today was spent cleaning and weeding and taking care of a garden that's just a mess. But yeah, so I'm exhausted, and I think I'm in a perfect state to play this game right now. All right, so without further ado, oh yeah, let's have a good laugh, exactly. All right, let's get on with it. I gotta make sure that it switches over to the capture card first, actually. Let me see. Oh, good, it did. Perfect. I have it switched out to another HDMI, so I don't have to constantly keep pulling them out and putting them back in. I went out and got a splitter just to make sure I wouldn't run into any issues. And thankfully with the splitter, I think this one can get around any HDCP nonsense on the PS4 and Xbox One and all that garbage. So I shouldn't run into any problems with recording either. So yeah, but we don't have to worry about it with this because it's a freaking Dreamcast. Oh, gosh, I'm freaking beat. And, of course, it was hot as hell today. All right, make sure that audio's working. Is the audio working? We're gonna see in just a sec. Looks like it is. I might just have it really low, because the game, it's really loud sometimes. There it goes. Perfect. Back to Illbleed. Oh boy, are we gonna rage over it this time? I bet so. No, but seriously, Wood Puppets is probably the hardest stage, and it's been so long since I played this, I completely forgot how BS that end section was in that level. Thankfully, I say we won't have to worry about a situation like that again. But some of the boss fights in this game are legendarily difficult. There we go. Yeah, but it's cold here in England, but here it's Tuesday. Exactly. Time to immediately turn it down again. There we go. Yeah, over in England, if it's not raining, it's a cursed day. About that. Okay, what upgrades can we afford this time? Oh yeah, we bought upgrades last time. It's been a week. Just gotta save up the rest of the money. Yeah, next stage. No, that's a Wednesday. It's time for the Killer Department Store. Go to number 1. I love it. I love that because even with a lot of games back then, you know, you go to zoom in on a detail like this, and you always have an instance where you can't read the text, but I think this game uses a level of detail technique so that when you get closer to it, the texture gets better, which is pretty cool. Because even looking at it from back there, you can kind of tell. But enough technical aspects. Into the Killer Department Store. $1 million are given to the person who bought $1 million. Oh no, it's $10 million given to the person who bought. Oh, is that near the auto parts store?
There was a big blowout sale going on at the Cashman department store, which needed something to bail it out of heavy debt. What seemed like a sale was actually a deadly disguise for a mass murder by store manager Donald Cashman, who freaked out after a run of bad business. He killed all of the customers and stole their money and valuables. In his warped mind, he figured they owed it to him since he couldn't make enough money in sales. When the police arrived and figured things out, they shot Cashman on sight. That should have ended the terror, but it didn't. The sheer power of Cashman's hatred and his ruthless obsession with money brought him back to life as a horrible monster. He's still making products, but this time he breathes evil into them, turning the products into monsters themselves who suck up a customer's money and soul. Cashman's out there somewhere, waiting for the next customer, as he secretly sits in a safe, counting his money.
Just something about Donald's. Right across the road from Chuck E. Cheese. And one place actually kills more people than the other. You'd be surprised. Alright, to the challengers. Punish Cashman, who crept up from hell for money. Banish him from this world forever. Be aware, he does not notice people who do not have a certain amount of money. Oh my god, it's the freaking rooms from Blue Stinger all over again. Oh, what's that? You want to buy something in here? Well, do you have 5,000 bucks? Well, get the hell out of here. Hey, Hyper. Cashman's legit scary looking. Yeah, he kind of reminds me of, like, his face design reminds me of one of those, like, totem masks. Or, you know, just, like, friggin', like, it'd be like something that'd be like an end boss in a Zelda game. Oh yeah, we got multiple pages. Forgot about that. This time, the prize money is awarded to you beforehand. We don't mind, though, if your money is stolen by Cashman and the evil goods in the store. Well, thanks. We don't mind. We're just gonna get it back anyways. Paid. I love that each and every stage in this game just completely changes the mechanics. It's so cool. It really keeps the whole game varied the entire time. Well, we've got all the characters now. Save for one, but that one's... you don't really get to keep them. Wow, that didn't take long. 0.2 seconds before I got hit. Let's try to not miss the horror monitor this time. Yes, let me just, put that in my pockets. Yep, that's a good place for it. Alright. This is my store! We got a flyer. Total amount is $1 million. Cashback sale today. If you buy $100 or more, you'll get $100 back. Don't miss this opportunity. Many people are expected to rush the sales floor. We ask you to get a ticket at the entrance and enter an order. When you go back, please follow the floor attendant who will guide you to the exit. Please note you may not be able to enter unless you have a lot of cash. Department Store of Conscience. We treasure all of our customers. Cashman Department Store. Really is like that thing from freaking Blue Stinger. Secret note. First safe in grass. Second safe for Mary. Both near man-eating... Oh, we just have one of those here. That'd still be friendlier than a Walmart greeter. Large evil spirit eats money by the third safe. Stop eating my money! They're not evil ghosts, they're ATMs! Pretty sure you're the spook. Ah! I'm the spooky man! Okay. Mr. Cashman, please let me apologize for not being able to satisfy your intention. Please blame me as assistant manager for the failure of the Cashman Department Store. Therefore, I will kill myself to compensate for the failure. About the memo, the location of the hidden safes. I disposed of it in the garbage, so please don't worry. If there's any chance, please let me help you again as an assistant manager of the Cashman Department Store in my next... I was about to say, you cannot have any help when you're dead? It's like, no, I'm going to help you out as a ghost, obviously. Let us elevate ourselves to become the richest in Nebraska. That's a feat. Bye for now. It's been an exciting 38 years of my life. Lastly, I would like to praise the Cashman Department Store. Long live Cashman and the store! Regards, Edward Gibson. Oh, there's a capitalism joke in there somewhere that I'm too dumb to make. It reminds me of the Gene Stealer hybrid from 40K, except on that face. Alright, which of these lovely, lovely produce aisles is it going to be in? Up there? I don't think it would be up there. I think that's a red hair. Get out of it! Nothing else is popping up, and that's pretty close, so it might just be that. Yep. What's that smell? Oh, it's hell candy! Heck yeah! I was getting low on that. You run through a lot of hell candy when you're doing this. Oh, it's gotta be this one. gonna take a shot in the dark. Good shot. No, but seriously, you set this up at a department store for Halloween to make it look like a murder scene? I can see why they had so many customers just struggling to get in here. It's ultimate Black Friday. It's Black Friday's final form. Did I just get hit by jawbreakers? Alright. I really thought it was going to be the hand. Good job, game. I was actually surprised. Is that going to be a battle? That one's a battle because it's glowing. The dummies are back again tonight. Nope, move. No, you need to do that dive over here, man. Where the products trample you. Oh my god, can you imagine? I've only ever gone Black Friday shopping a few times. I normally save all my money for a Cyber Monday. But can you just imagine, you know, that's the way you go? Just damn it. I wonder if it's this. No, this blue goo is nothing. That's not that close. Nope, it was the goo on the top. No! It took my money! I thought Freddy's was bad. Oh my god, it's that sound effect! Holy shit. Yeah, if you ever had a PlayStation in the 90s, that sound effect's gonna be real familiar. Yeah, Fazbear Frights has nothing on Michael Reynolds' Virtual Horrorland. I mean, come on, it's just like, Freddy's just like, hey, we got animatronics, and that's about it. Don't go in the back rooms. There's a purple guy there that might kill you. But I'd say this is just like, nah, man. Freaking whole department store wants you dead here. You freaking kidding us? Up the ante. Make people wish they could come back. Shit. No! Got slorped. Oh, sure. Thanks. Not that one. We're really not doing good. It's another one of those situations where we don't have any... We don't have any items. Is the cash register... cash register gonna try to steal my money? Please. Please. Oh, that's a regular 6th sense going off. There we go. Calculator. Oh, now if we can get the escape ladder, that would be fan-friggin-tastic. Hey, Cake. How you doing? Boing.
I am the cake from hell. I need something more to be a complete cake. A cake I'd be proud to be. I feel like the top of my head needs something glorious, or should I say, glorious to crown me.
Glorious.
What do you have that I could wear as a decoration?
I have the perfect thing. Oh, do I just have to get to it from here? You don't even know how perfect this is. I saw it coming in. You gotta have it.
Oh, yeah. This is just what I needed. Complete at last.
Thanks to you, I'm complete again. Why not take me with you? This head makes me look so fabulously fiendish, darling. By the way, for great strength and energy, why not take a bite of me?
No. Sure, I'll just take this whole cake and just keep it in my skirt. Can't think of a better place to put it. Get away from these ones. Get away from the one. Let's see. Oh, perfect. One of those is a battle. WTF. Oh, that's just... This is Illbleed, man. But you do know, saying it's that Digimon, Hellcakemon really wouldn't be that far-fetched in the Digimon universe. I mean, you have walking piles of shit in that, so... Walking piles of shit that are the best for grinding stats. No, I never really watched too much Digimon when I was a kid. I mostly played the games. Big time for me was the Digimon World Series. I freaking love those games to pieces. If Dark Souls had you take a bowl in your pocket, I think this... I mean, look, like, okay, so, like, for the Lord Vessel in Dark Souls, I mean, that kind of makes a little more sense, and it's, like, it's a little smaller, and that's multi-use. If I wanted to eat my soul straight out of the bowl, I could. But, fitting a whole, I don't know, that's not really a 3-tier cake. The whole bottom of it's, like, you know, 5 tiers in and of itself. I worry about the consistency. I worry it's just gonna turn into, chicken. Good. Let me just keep this next to the cake. Soft white meat, not so fresh, but still edible. If I just put these things right next to each other, Gordon Ramsay will have a freaking field day with that. Storing your cake next to the raw chicken! Disgrace to this restaurant! Oh, we can take more chicken. How much can we take? How much chicken can I take? Is there a limit? I now have 5 chickens. What the hell? Well, it definitely wasn't that. Ah, shit. Why? And I'm leaking now. Okay. Yeah, I can just eat that. Do I throw up? Do I vomit? Am I going to die? Have I failed the mission already? Nope, nope, we can just grab pork too. Good. Yeah, we're just gonna grab about 5 of these. There we go. Am I? I forget. Am I gonna need all this? I only remember grabbing 1 when I played this originally. I did not. Alright. It's gonna be this one.
Cool.
That 6th Sense is really close, but at the same time, I'm positive it's just highlighting the ham again. Yeah. wonder what it could be. Eat a whole chicken, that'll help. Yeah, it's the freaking wall chicken from Castlevania all over again. Wait, what'd that say? Oh, beef cannot be obtained. Well, excuse me, I didn't have any beef with you either. Okay, so yeah, it's just 5 at a max for each of them. Yeah, this really has turned into a kitchen nightmare now. We're gonna be asking where the friggin' bathroom is at this point. Oh my god! Get back here. Alright. I'm sorry, I don't speak Roach. Do you wanna chicken? No. That's good, that's good. Cockroach wants meat. ... Feed meat to the cockroach. I got chicken. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad he did. I'm happy I could make someone's day. Sure. Have some pork. Again, I'm happy for him. Just at least not Amy's Baking Company. Nah, the standards here are a little better than Amy's Baking Company, I'd say. Want some more meat? How much meat can one cockroach eat? Fuck you, man! Ow! Now we got standards here. At least the things that want to kill me are very clear that they want to kill me. Oh, can I go back and grab more meat? Somehow this seems like a bad idea. I have a sneaking suspicion I'm going to get past this room and this game's going to be like, oh yeah, you got to buy all that produce, and it's going to take all my money. Alright, cockroach. We'll start you off with a good slab of beef. Now it's gone. I didn't take it. Bring your own meat if you want it grilled. Hell yeah! Love cookouts.
Hi there. Welcome to Mr. Meat's Steakhouse. Here, I see you brought your own meat.
Sure did.
You can grill it up right here on my good old grill. Takes a lot of doing to cook all that meat, mind you. I'll make sure you're well done, too. What you waiting for? Get you and your meat up on there now, you hear?
Absolutely. Come on, meat. Let's get you grilled. Come on, meat. No, damn it. This is Chef's worst nightmare. Get up on that grill. We're gonna have to do it. Are we gonna have to make the joke? Am I gonna have to beat my meat and stream? All right. Come on, man. You gotta turn this on. We gotta get cooking. Where's the beef? I think it's right in front of me. The chickens are revolting. Hi, buddy. I need some help with this beef. Turn the damn thing on! I was about to say, all right, let's try to focus on one of them, but every time I get attacked, it moves out of the way. Damn it. No, we need to get that one chicken. Damn it. Which chicken is it now? We may never know. Well, that was bound to happen. That was pretty good. Time for a good old restart. Come on, Dreamcast control. You can do it. Push all the buttons and start. Yep. There you go. Bad there's no pickles. Yeah, we're missing quite a lot of toppings on that. All right. Round 2. OBS is complaining about something. I haven't figured out what it is yet. Keeps trying to tell me the encoder's too high, but, like, it never actually is when I'm streaming, because it really doesn't use, you know, that much hardware to freaking stream a game. Especially through, you know, an outside capture card. Outer capture card. A box. Yeah, if we could have the flamethrower from the last level, that'd be great.
Cool.
Not the last level, the one before it. Now we're cooking with meat. Alright, cockroaches, we're gonna try this again. I'm gonna give you pork. Chicken. Nope, he left that time. If this one just wants beef, I mean, we're set. Well. Ow. Well, now we can just go back and eat one of these, and that takes care of that. Perfect. Should we bring at least one to fight? Yeah, we'll bring one. Alright, what are we bringing? We're gonna do the chicken, the pork, or the beef. You gotta pick one. Let's sit here for a brief second. Let the bleeding go down on that. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about time or anything with this stage, because we already have all the money. The knife. Well, I mean, yeah, we'd win then. You'd think, though, because, you know, they got, like, what is it, tongs? Is that Dreamcast rendered tongs? Looks like it. Looks like a sextant. Alright, we're just gonna grab some beef and go. Can't get enough of my tasty beef. Gotta have more of a southern drawl with that. Then people can take it seriously.
Well, well, well. You're pretty good. Thanks to you, I can't get any more special orders of meat. That's just great. No more meat. And no use for you, that's for sure. So scram!
Thanks, man. Hey there, honey. Well, we passed that one with flying colors this time, yeah. The hell? It's freaking Raccoon Day in here. It's just trash. And watermelons? Look more like cacti than watermelons.
Cool.
Oh no, we got dirt. Yep. Alright, what am I fighting? It's a worm. Why? And another one. I think I walked into that. Alright, come over here. Yep. We can find the Lord of the Flies. Wouldn't have to look far. Just take a right. Take a quick whiff. Ah, this looks like one of those time to open up the map rooms. Exit's down there. Straight away, but there's also a way around there. And I bet there's some hidden items. So... onions. Onions! Stealing my money! Good. Out of everything that I thought would happen today, I didn't think onions would be taking my money. There. And we faded again. Oh, but this time it's not counting down milliseconds. Now it's just seconds. Yeah, thanks. Get up. Oh, we're gonna die from freaking heart failure if this keeps up. Oh, fuck. Carrot. Yep, there it is. Well, we know where those are for next time, at least. Nope. Nope. Come on, game. We're restarting. Eriko cannot die. And that carrot only took a couple $1,000s away, so, you know, at least he's a little better than Carrot Top, who wasted everyone's time and took everyone's money for really stupid shit. At least that one wanted to kill me. Didn't try to convince me it was funny or anything. How about we take 2 of these and see if we get lucky with the cockroaches. Oh, good. One-eyed onions. That's just too much. Look, with the one-eyed onions, we're getting into full Digimon territory here, okay? Ow! I didn't mean to hit no. Son of a... Yeah, thanks, game. Well, now we gotta fight 2 mates. Good. Come on. Hit it! Right in that smug prick chicken ass.
Well.
Alright. Gonna sit here for a hot second. Let that heart rate and bleeding go down. Give me a second, I need a drink. Jeez Louise. And unfortunately, our air conditioner is literally right behind me. And if I turn it on, all you're going to hear for this whole stream is... Might have to get like a mini fan or something that's blown away from the microphone. Okay, well, at least we know about these, so they can't get us this time. But the big problem we're going to have to deal with is the worms. And I'm not seeing them move like they normally do. Oh, there's spots on the ground! Oh! Alright. Well, yeah. I caught it, but that didn't increase my heart rate because I caught it. Good. Give that chicken a fist and not sorry. No, I'd give that chicken a swift kicking, sir. Don't you just want to kick some chickens today? Alright, avoid the onions. Can I just get around? And ZZ Carrot Top over here. Are there any other items, or is this just a waste of time? Survey says, waste of time. Good. And nothing over there. Is that a cannon? Or... God damn it. Alright. I get on it. Damn. Oh. Well. That's something I could have just normally jumped out of. What the hell was I doing then? I just avoid all the battles being up here? There we go. Well, that's the exit, but... Oh, hang on. Someone's going by with their bike. I wonder if it's that big pile of slime. Yes, it was. Maybe not. So. I wonder if there's anything else in this room, though. We can't climb up there. Get up there. Too much trash. Can't put your feet in it. Well, I'm gonna go around the corners to look. I already went down there, so let's go straight down the hallway. Because if there's something like a speed ladder hiding around one of those, I would like to not miss that. Thank you very much. Pile slump seems okay. Sense just went off. Is that a battle one? Yeah, it's a battle one. I wasn't even near it. Son of a gun. I wasn't even on the dirt. I was still in the tiles. Thank you. Alright, well, this was a waste of time. Those pineapples? Yes, they are. I know! Pineapple beat the money out of me. It's only slightly better than trying to buy regular produce. That's more cost efficient. At least they just take it. They don't keep telling me to come back for more. And of course, none of this is anywhere near as evil as a friggin' GameStop employee trying to get you to buy a pre-order. Well, I know you said no 13 times, but you want me to remind you one more time about our special pre-order deal? Would you like to get a 2-year warranty on that thing you just bought? Friggin', would you buy a digital code? Yeah, you need a 2-year warranty on that? Yeah, it's fine. We'll get you one, yeah. In case your code goes bad at all. I have a feeling I should let that heart rate go down. It's just not happening, though. There it is. That's worms. Are we sure they didn't figure out why this place shut down? Oh, good. Yeah, up. Thank you. No. Something tells me I should have had a weapon by now. Did I completely miss it? I might have missed it. Alright, one of you guys just poke your head out so I can punch you. Thank you. Why? Stop! Oh. Oh, it's gonna be this game again. This is a real inefficient way to get bait. I hate that the knockback is so freaking long on that I have no chance. Son of a... I thought I was far away enough from that. And go. Come on. And I dodge, but I do not want my heart rate going up any higher. Get one freaking hit in, yeah. Why? Oh, that one didn't even hit anything. Just punch the spiky worms. Jeez. Thank you. I have a distinct feeling I'm supposed to have a weapon by now. Something tells me the chef was supposed to give me a knife or something. Well, since I really don't have a time limit to worry about, let's sit here and just kind of let some of the bleeding heal. Well, how's your day been? Yes, just punch the spiky worms is not the most inspiring statement. No, but it's about all I've got. That doesn't help. That does not help. Just, why? Their hitbox is the size of frickin' Wisconsin, and yours is the size of frickin'... Ugh. I don't know, insert rural town in the middle of frickin' Oregon here. Okay. Oh, you're kidding me. Why? Get the chemical water. Is not enough time to punch them in between that. Like, even with the dodge, there's not enough time. Oh, just kill me. Get over. Actually, I'm not even going to give you the pleasure. Fuck it. I have a distinct feeling I'm supposed to have a weapon for that. Oh, boy. Hang on, I need a drink. It's gonna be a long day. Actually, I haven't actually gotten any, alcohol for a while now. I don't normally drink. Normally. I'm more of a frickin'... Oh, we still bleeding. Yes, we are, Vanilla. No, we definitely bled out 3 times now, actually. Supposed to get a gun, if I recall. Yeah, at least I absolutely remember opening her on Mary later. Yeah. No, I remember there was a stage where you get a gun. I don't recall. Boy. Too hot. It's too freaking hot. God shows that he loves. No, I'm more of a social drinker myself. It's kind of how I've always been. I enjoy drinking with other people. I just can't do it by myself. I don't know. It's just not for me. I can't sit there and drink friggin' 20 pack of friggin' beer like I see some people get. Just, yeah. Alright, I got my drink. Let's keep doing this. Okay. I think I should probably just sit here for a second and let my heart rate go down now. I only have one item for it. Yeah, 150's good. But no, am I just supposed to punch the worms? Found where the weapon is, if you want to know. Yes! Yes, I would. I'm not adverse to taking hints, because I completely forgot. I'll be honest, I don't even remember this stage. I remember the next two, but I just completely forgot about the killer department store. Friend the worms before getting on the elevator. There's a secret room. Oh, so I do have to fist fight the worms though. Okay. I was wondering if I was about to say my concern is I wanted to know if I was gonna have to have it for the worms. Going to the market is spooky. This one is officially named the Killer. Let's say the Killer department store. Can you imagine going to a department store, though, and seeing this much freaking meat? Like, honestly. Most Walmarts around where I live just have, like, an aisle of it. Every time you look at the price of beef, I'm spooked. Every time you turn an aisle, it's $20 more. It's a prime cut. Primer cut, primest cut. Which one do I buy? Alright, so, yeah, okay, yeah, I do have to fist fight the worms. Alright. I just gotta play it a little safer then. Oh, no. Just took the chicken that time. Cool. Please just take one of these. Wow, we got lucky there. Cool. So, what happens if I go in without any meat? Is he just gonna tell me to go back and get it? One way to find out.
Hello there. Welcome to Mr. Meat Steakhouse. Hey, you didn't bring your own meat? We don't mess with meatless customers, if you get my drift. So move your bony booty on out of here, now.
Nope. We gotta go back. Same cutscene?
Hello there.
Yep, same cutscene. Wonder if he was gonna say something else. Need at least one. Yeah. Meatless and dateless. Meatless and dateless, and the meat doesn't have a date either. Yeah, I thought that the Sixth Sense was going off with another item. Nope. It was just showing me the beef. I love that the frickin' it's got horns on it.
Well. You're pretty good. Thanks to you, I can't get any more special orders of meat. That's just...
Good sir, give me one of those utensils. I need them. Give me one of those utensils. I need your oversized knife, my man. How do you eat with... Oh, just phase through that bench. Try that again. Okay, I'm done trying. plenty of meat right here, but all 8 centimeters of it's in the 4th dimension. No, I've got some bacon in the freezer that I'm saving for a special occasion. Kind of sick of meat right now because I think we made about 4 pounds of taco meat, and we still haven't gone through all of it. Alright, can I just avoid? I can! Alright, well, that's going to help tremendously. Alright, this must be why friggin' Carrot Top attacks you over here, then. You guys can just sneak around it. Well, that doesn't help. Over the other side. So we do have to have a fist fight with the freaking worms. That's... I don't like it. I don't have to like it, so I don't like it. Inventing the worm skip in Illbleed. I don't know, I haven't done three-quarter turns, turned backwards, moon jumped off the face, rabbit jumped off the, face of the earth.
Cool.
This would be an interesting game to speedrun, though, wouldn't it? Because while there is some stuff that requires luck, not all of it really does. There's a lot of strats you can make for something like this. I don't want to fist fight the worms, but I'm gonna have to punch them in. They're spiky. Why are they spiky and worms? I don't know, but spiky vertebrae. Well, we're gonna let that heart rate go down just a little bit then. Son of a gun. Ugh. Ow. Sorry about that. Probably just came off as a pop on your guys' end. Illbleed in half an A-press. We're gonna speedrun Illbleed today, but first, let's talk about parallel dimensions. I played a lot of Mario 64 as a kid, but I never played that much Mario 64. I could by memory get all 120 stars in that game. I was about saying probably beat it in a couple hours, no problem, just casually playing it. But to go that far to just be like, you know what? I don't want to play this anymore. In fact, I don't want to play it so much that I want to see how far I can get through it without pushing a button. But how Panico's... I can never remember him. I always just called him Pan. That's it. But Pan can play that game however it wants. And those videos are always interesting to me. Not how I play the game, but still interesting to watch. And fun. I especially always liked his... trying to get all the coin challenges. Those were always great. That worms once tickles more than you expect. Fortunately, I made pills for that. Sure, those aren't for dogs. Well, that should be good. It'll give me enough space to do dodges and everything else. And again, we don't have to worry about time for this level, thankfully. Let me just go around it. Scan them beforehand? Damn. Desperate times, desperate measures. Yeah, especially this. Alright guys, we're gonna make this horror game that, focuses on a lot of different tropes of horror genre and everything else. We're gonna have this section where they just have to punch worms. It's gonna be great. Also, how much freaking health do these worms have? That's the big thing for me. How many times am I gonna have to punch these freaking worms? I'm not gonna be able to, consistent. Yeah, especially when that happens. When they have hitboxes from across the moon. It was just like that, actually. Oh, man. It sucks. Alright, I think the trick's gonna be, yeah, waiting for him to just pop out, running up, hitting him once, going from there. Get our bleed down enough. You jerk! Yes, the most efficient way to get rid of your worm problem. Son of a... Ah! What are these Marth hitboxes? No stun lock. Stop it. Fucking God. Pop your dumb heads out and let me hit you. This is ludicrous. This is supposed to be fun? I don't think this is supposed to be fun. Stop! You fucking hitbox son of a... Worms! You... Fucking... Why? I'm really not too worried about the bleeding and the heart rate, but the health. The health. That's the big one. Nope. Nope. Dodge. You knew you were going to do that. You didn't even give me the chance. Oh my god, did we kill one? Nope, it just reeled back. Now we're limping. Well, no point in this. Oh, there was a weapon earlier. Really? I'm pretty sure we can go back. Yeah, we're gonna go back. Skipped over it because its name is weird. Yeah, no, there's no way we're not doing that with a weapon. Because I was about to say, if the developers, like, seriously insisted on that, I'd call them fucking crazy. I don't know, am I allowed to swear? Am I over the limit for me being able to swear, YouTube? Is this video about an M-rated game safe for kids? Don't think so, but, you know, whatever. Stranger Things. Did I go in here last time? I did. Ah, yes. The 4 essential food groups. chili beans, blood, corn, and pumpkin. Something tells me... No? Okay. Oh, screw you then. Is it this fireplace? Yep. I checked that. Now we have a baked cake. Good. That also just heal health? Oh, no. Done. Oh, we can't combine these cakes, so that's a no-go then. Oh, look, it was that one! Give me one of those. That's not how you give me one of those. I mean, you did, but... Dick. Guess we're gonna eat the hell cake. I'm sure he doesn't mind. Now we're gonna have to let this bleeding and this heart rate go down. Again! Smells going off. Great. Is it the bread? I know the bread wants to kill me. Come on. Thank you. Sense is going on over here. No, it was a fight against a dummy. It wasn't an item, it was a dummy fight. Thank you for waking me up. Why? Well, if we get spooked one more time, we're freaking dead anyways. Where is... I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. But I gotta let this bleeding go down first. Alright, OBS, shut up. OBS keeps saying the encoder's high, but I haven't dropped a single frame. So it's just being silly right now. That should be enough. Oh good, 3 of them are going off. Ah, oh, fuck you. Bad spaghetti. Please don't tell me the Sixth Sense is another fight. Oh, a weapon! Woo! Well, now we know the rest of that room is completely worthless. I'm restarting. Yeah, I have no memory of this stage at all. I do like that we just casually find a hatchet in the bakery, though. That's where you normally keep hatchets. All right, well, come on. I know it's I know it's that hair. Okay, good. It better be that one. All right, we're leaving. This knife is especially designed for cutting worms. But, you know what's not gonna happen. We're not gonna get lucky with the meat this time. Thankfully, we have a weapon, so we don't just have to beat our meat. In the guide, it was referred to as the nada. The nada? Like, is that supposed to be short for, like, a Nagita nada? Or, I'm confused. This hatchet, this thing right here, I call it the nada. Like, it's none of your business if I'm gonna freaking kill you with it or not. This is the fabled knife of Nunya. Oh, it's just another Illbleed stream. It's literally just the Japanese name for that type of hatchet. That makes sense. That's nope, that actually makes a lot of sense. I imagine there might be a couple more Japanese guides for this game than English ones. Only because you motherfucker. Thanks, Dad. Anyways, yeah, because there's actually a lot of differences between the Japanese and the English version of Illbleed. You know, we're just going to grab 5 of these. Now that we have a weapon, it really doesn't matter. We should be able to just fight them. Even if he only takes the 1. Oh, well, that worked out. Still only have 1 left. Yeah, now we're cooking.
Well,
I'll butter my biscuits and grill my hot dog. Time to make some actual progress. Holy cow! Forgot what that felt like. No, if we go that way, we have to deal with the freaking onions. Just get that one out of the way.
Cool.
75, that's not bad. Wasted all of it right at the beginning. Game really hasn't been generous with any items to restore adrenaline. Imagine if the game was like that mean. Like, oh, you missed that jump. Well, since you're still standing on the ground. Does the Japanese language even exist, or is it just a shared hallucination? I kind of have a funny story with that, as a matter of fact. My family used to take exchange students. And we've had them from everywhere. We had exchange students from Korea, Germany. We had one from Brazil. I'd say, and they were all incredibly nice kids. Like, they're all fantastic, good at school. You know, they always listened. But one of the prerequisites is you have to speak a certain amount of English before you can come over and do any exchange student studies. Eventually, it's one of the things my mom would call it the. Name now. It was the dream symptom is what it was. So when they started having their first dream and everyone was speaking English in it, they knew they were ready to come over to America. And that was nearly consistent for every single exchange student we had, was when they were dreaming in English. Funny little tidbit for the day. All right. Time to do this for real. Because I completely walked past a room. God, if this was any other game, I'd be ornery about that. But because walking around is dangerous in this game... really don't like that the knockback from that attack gives you no time to recoil. Cool, that's what I was trying to say. You get a lot of recoil from it, was the other thing I was trying to say. Wow, yeah, that's significantly faster. And the range is significantly better. I'm not making my knuckles bleed just punching them. Ah, I wasn't even in front of you when you did that. Uh-huh. My hitbox is literally an oval around my body. I dodged, but whatever floats your boat, game. Thank God. Heck, that even got our adrenaline back up. Have you considered parrying the worms for a critical repose? If only. There was 3 of them, though, so I didn't lock on. Well, we're gonna let that heart rate get down a little bit. That is way too high. Plus, I think whatever's gonna be in this next room's probably gonna kill me. Probably. Get it down to 175 and then go from there. Ugh. Oh, it was a freaking long day today. So, in stupid personal stuff, our backyard became a safari because last year we tried to put mulch and garbage bags down to stop the weeds from spreading, and it only made different breeds of weeds come up further. So I had to spend I spent about an hour today just getting weeds out of our backyard. It was great fun. I'm not joking at all. If I had a couple of miniatures and set them up back there, I could have recreated a stop motion version of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. It was pretty bad. Okay. Hi, worm. Yeah, mulch will do that to you. Oh, speaking of mulch. Oh, hey. Speaking of mulch, freaking that Artemis Fowl movie's gonna be coming out soon, isn't it? I'm gonna have to watch it. I don't want to, but much like Aragon, going to have to. Not looking forward to it. Alright, a phrase to unlock money. I ate 6 trees. So that would be like 186? I'm gonna write that down. Trees. Now, if that sounds close to 3, I'm gonna say that's supposed to say 1863 then. Oh, hey, it's the room from the intro. Go to number 1. If I want to go to number 2. Odd spiders! Or ticks. They look more like ticks. Ticks with faces on them. Oh my god! It's that stock Unity asset thing Jim Sterling's always yelling about. It's the spider heads! Thank you. I needed that. Nope, I needed that. You know what you need? You know what you need? Nope. You need 5 of these. Oh, it's just that. Actually, I realized the Kung Fu lessons were going to be really expensive, so I just bought this gun. There's your obligatory spooning quote. Freaking heart rate went back up again. Yeebus cripes. Okay. I'll let that go back down to 170. I cannot believe I'm not getting any items for heart rate at all. That's crazy. Oh, we got a red memo. Cannot tell anyone the numbers to open the safe, but if I forget them, I've made it possible to acquire any time. Good. Good. You ever just leave yourself a note like that? Man, I forget stuff all the time, but I have invented a method for remembering it. And that's it. Here's a calculator. Do you want to use it? Sure. Oh, I guess we're putting in our puzzle then. Okay, so what do we say? 1863? Yeah. Hey, that was it. Holy money. We just taking that with us? Please tell me we're just taking this with us. What do you mean, no? I wasn't particularly happy about that. Caution bomb! Hell yeah! Yeah, ultimately weeds are weeds because they grow very well in the conditions, right? Yeah, exactly, yeah. No, we were just trying to mitigate our problems, so, you know, we bought a crap ton of dirt and soil and bags and just kind of... We were going to lay them flat for a year or two just to kill them all off after we pulled them the first time, so we wouldn't have to do it every year. And they just, well, thrived. Yeah, all warning points within 15 meters will be checked by this bomb. We have 2 of them. Oh. That's handy. Yeah, no, it's just unfortunate because we spent all that time and money trying to fix the problem and it just did jackpoint shit. Every time I hit the L button on this controller, it squeaks less. This controller's so old. Anything over here? Nope. And you're out. Oh! Something tells me I wasn't supposed to do that. I was about to say, what, you're too thin to squeeze through there? Oh, no, I can't. Okay, let me get back. Alright, going up. You want to get on this elevator? How do you know that's an elevator? How do you look at it and know it's an elevator? Black landscaping plastic's nice, but it has to get hot enough to... Yeah, that's actually why we did it last year, because last year was so freaking hot. We were having, like, consistent high 90s the whole time, so that's why we decided to go with that. But yeah, anyways, Erico, I'm really happy that you can recognize this as an elevator. So yeah, go ahead and get on it. Sure, yeah. Oh, it is. To the goats elevator. I've been on the internet too long to know what that is. Okay, and I don't know, I just want to kind of squeeze in here and see if there's anything. Sphincters are always portals to different elevations. It's pretty obvious. Universal symbolism, yeah. Yeah, I'd take it up the ass to get the hell out of here. No, don't quote me on that. Don't ever quote me on that. It's what? Attention! The money of 200,000 and more is necessary to go on this floor. Really? That's a good thing we just got another 100,000. What are we even on right now? 270,000? Oh, yeah, we're good. Wow, I really wasn't kidding about freaking blue stinger logic in this. Alright. More trap time. More trap time. Got it. Which UFO is it? Probably just the one. Wow, that one's real close. Jeez Louise. Killer invade. Ah, $1,000 for that. Sure. What are these, smaller ones? Is some assembly required for your $1,000? We got some adrenaline. I'm just gonna guess it. Yep. You are feeling the money loosen from your pockets. All the money. Ooh. It was only 1,800. We're fine. I swear to God. All of these traps are designed just to make your heart rate go up. It's freaking nuts. I've got adrenaline to spare. No! There's one next to it. It's just a cane moving. Why? Why does it have to put your heart rate up that high? Started singing freaking vaudeville. Would you freak out? By the way, you can take that previous joke however you want. I don't care. I regretted it as soon as it left my mouth. Yeah, well, it's gonna be one of these. Or we could just walk by it. I wonder what the trap is. Yeah, I wasn't taking risks. Oh, good thing I got both of them. Adrenaline at this point. Or not. Huh. Alright. Wait. I have a Mega Drive? That's cute. Nothing special found. Excuse me. I would love to play a Mega Drive that big, thank you very much. How much is it? $16,000? Heck yeah. It's worth the money more than the $1,000 freaking doll back there. Oh no. One of these consoles gonna try to beat the hell out of me? Not anymore. That is a sick board. Why don't we just grab that baseball bat? The Mega Drive that big, you could probably put games as large as 14 kilobytes on the cartridge. It's only half the size of a Neo Geo cartridge. Also, are we staring at butts? We better stop staring at butts. YouTube's gonna flag this video for butts. Cork. It's just cork, guys. You know, cork. We're not getting up there. And nothing up here, except for YouTube having a field day with that image. I was guessing. Now we find all the items, huh? And it's still just a salad. It's still nothing for the friggin' heart rate. Entire Irish town in that box. Look, guys, you can fit the entirety of Poughkeepsie. Now we're gonna eat that salad now, because we still have... Okay. Oh, something tells me there's a boss fight coming and our heart rate's too high again. Yay. You know, if I was just playing this in my own time, I never really cared for waiting for the heart rate to go down. But when I'm playing it on stream, I mean, what am I supposed to do? Sit here and entertain people with stories? That's ridiculous. One time, I grew up on a farm. Me and my family were going around and you'd eat a burger, it'll thicken your blood and make your heart rate go down. Is that how it works? If you start eating more of them, they go up? Actually, if we were playing Postal 2, that wouldn't be true at all. But anyways, yeah, I grew up as a farm boy. And there was one particular day where we were trying to get a bunch of the cows in because we had a massive storm on the way. Like, tornado warnings all across the region. We got most of them in, but we had one cow who was blind in her right eye. And she just absolutely refused to get back into the barn. So... because she was scared and she couldn't see out of that eye. She didn't know where everyone else was going. So I, being the complete and utter idiot I am, the cow was rushing straight at me and obviously wasn't going to see me. You hear my mother in the back, "Drew, move your fucking ass out of the way!" Scared for my life, I looked at the cow dead center, took a step to the right, and put my leg out. Cow tripped. Cow rolled over. Cow got back up and ran straight to the barn. And that's how you deal with a scared cow. You scare it even more. You make it realize it does something it's not supposed to, which is roll over. Alright, that should be plenty good enough. You goods can't...
Hello, I'm Marie.
Hi,
I
Marie.
bet you can't wait to check out my new product. But meanwhile, why not stop by my corner for a real good time? I can't wait for you to stop by and see me. We'll have lots of fun. Promise. Don't be long now. I'll meet you inside.
All right. Cow tipping European history. Tipped a ton heavy cow. Yeah. No, it had no idea where it was going, and the trip was enough to make it slip. Oh, that heart rate is still too high. No, and you gotta remember, we had a storm coming, so the ground was already wet. With rain. Well, obviously, yeah. But they were outside, so the fields were completely covered in it. So the trip was just enough to send her rolling. Of course, with that being said, you never want to actually roll a cow. That can actually internally damage not only their intestinal tract, but their stomachs. Don't ever do it, because my dad almost beat me afterwards. And he was like, you know, that could have really hurt her. I'm like, yeah. And she wasn't listening for half an hour straight. Something had to be done. Being a cow, I had to eat it 4 times. Eat the ground! Alright, that's as low as I'm letting that go.
Wow, you really came to see me. I'm so happy. It's odd because I haven't killed anyone yet today. Oops, don't pay any attention to me. On second thought, you really should listen carefully to what I have to say right now.
Alright.
As I won't repeat it.
Okay.
Got it? Listen up. You and I are gonna play a little game of tag. I get to tag, and you get to run. The battle begins when I tag you. You don't really think it's that simple, do you? Here's the catch. I hid 4 different Marie cards in 4 different places within this room. You have to collect all of them to open the gold door. You don't have any time to waste because there are strong spiritual powers coming from all of these Marie dolls. Their power will drain you of your energy in no time. You could even die. Gotta be careful, or boom boom, out through the lights.
Mary, your game sucks.
Let's do it.
Hooray, Cutie Mary Maze, I'm so excited. Yay, Maze. Ah, no! Put the knife down! Oh, hey. 1 down. Oh, she's gonna do the thing where all the enemies teleport around. Ah! Yeah, I ran into that. That was just totally my fault. Alright, Mary. I hope you're packing, because I sure am. Am I firing bullets, or am I firing, like... I mean, she is bleeding. I die and become a spooky monster. I hope I keep up the merry spirit and heavily room for exposition. Can you imagine waking up and realizing your house is haunted? Just having to sit there and the ghost is just like, well, let me tell you about how I died. See, it began when I came out of my mother's womb. And you're like, oh, shit, here we go. Most ghosts are just content to sit there and, you know, knock over some furniture. Give you a spooky visage in the mirror. Nope, can you imagine being the ghost that bores people to death? And that was my 3rd grade elementary times. Cool. Now let's not do that again, because your heart rate is fucking ludicrous in this level. Let's get that image away. Thankfully, it's not that much maze-like. Forest the hippo. Reminds me of the time we feed the birds bread. What the gun reminds me of, the only thing Alexander the Great did to conquer Greece and Anatolia was double the length of the commonly used spear. Yeah! And then start using, then we started adhering to that, and later civilizations just started using better armor. They're like, oh no, they're using bows. It's like, okay, we can just, you know, wear this bronze shit. Oh! Good pause. Go! Damn it! No good, no good! Why, yes, Mary. You did bring the knife to the gunfight. Son of a bitch. Alright, how do you have all this health this time? Also, she's keeping up with me now. Kinda sucks you don't get adrenaline back for this. But then again, you aren't actually killing her, so... Alright, so... we go down... take a right... keep going down... until we... hit the end. Okay. Perfect. One more. Thank God they give you a complete map for this stuff. It'd be a nightmare otherwise. And that would mean the only one we didn't grab is this one? Alright, so... alright. Take a right, take another right, keep going straight. Son of a... Mary, I'm trying to do your maze game. This one doesn't end with the girl from The Exorcist giving me a jump scare, though. Nah, we're good enough to just use that. At least twice a day I fantasize about being a Copper-Age Mesopotamian farmer back when things were sedentary agriculture were new and getting absolutely bodied by a Persian with this new iron metal. What the hell is that? Alright, yeah, we're going the right way. Really don't have time to stop the bleeding at the moment, unfortunately. Oh, crap. No, that was one we already got. Okay, so it was that one in the top right, then, that we didn't get. Oh, you intentionally moved that way. Yeah, Now you're getting stabbed. Nope, this sucks. This really sucks. Oh, this is bad. That's bad. Back off, Mary. Oh, don't you have a mirror to be watching? Thank God. Is our health going down? Yeah, I think the bleeding's too high and our health is going down. Hooray! Time to try to finish this quickly without one more battle. Be sure it's this one in the top. No, we already got that one in the top right. Okay. No, because that was the first one we got, wasn't it? I think this is the first one we got. I'm gonna check anyways. Nope. Okay. Good thing I checked. I do. put that up in time. Alright, just keep going straight. Cut her off, cut her off, cut her off! I made it. Oh, we gotta actually put them in. With her hot on our heels. Great. That's good. Oh, this inventory system really wasn't made for this. Actually, you know what the inventory system in this game reminds me the most of? It's gonna kind of sound a little weird too, but it is almost exactly the inventory system from Castlevania 64. Like with the little paper transition and everything else, and, you know, using items is awkward as shit.
I hate to lose. But hey, you won, so that's that. I dare you to come to my next fun-filled corner. Don't expect me to keep my trap shut.
Alright, she's not still chasing me in here, is she? Because if she's not, I am going to take the time to let that bleeding go down. We're going to have to use that cake now, aren't we? We're more than halfway dead. We're just going to have to use it. Ew. Funny you say ew with that. Oh, crap, I should have waited to use the cake. I wasn't even thinking. Because I'm over the blood threshold, so I'm going to be losing health now. Oh, wasn't thinking. Oh, we're going to lose maybe like 4 or 5 points, though. It's really not that important. Still annoying. I wasn't thinking. But, ew, actually, as a kid, I was a huge fan of Castlevania 64. I beat that game multiple times. I remember watching the Nerd's video of that and getting really upset. Not because I thought it was a good game, because, you know, I grew up and I kind of went, it's not that good, but I can still go back and play it. No, I got upset because, like, he had the whole puzzle with the nitroglycerin and the, the other thing that started with an M. The Mandragora puzzle, yeah. And he's sitting there, he's like, I can't figure out how to put this item down and everything else. I'm like, okay, man, look, in order to have gotten this far in the game, you had to have used a save crystal in a door at least once. What button did you push to use those? You pushed the right control, you pushed the right C button on that. It's okay not to think. I never think, and I'm exceptionally hands a probably correlation. The jocks would have you believe that in high school. But yeah, I like legitimately got upset by it. It's like, there's a solution to this. It's, look, you've been doing it the whole game. How did you get this far without realizing it? And they're just like, no, this is just over. I'm like, an artificial brain. Oh my god, an Amazon. We're about to have a boss fight, aren't we? You're a little too close.
This corner is where we'll play hide and seek. I hide, you find me. Simple, right? But if you think I'm hiding somewhere, just survey that area with the A button. But if you scan the wrong spot, you'll be shocked, quite literally. So be careful. I'm going to hide now. Close your eyes. Don't peek.
Okay.
When I say ready, open your eyes and start looking. Okay, close your eyes.
Are you ready?
I'm ready!
Are you ready?
I'm ready!
Now I'm ready.
Who's saying, are you ready? Eriko just kind of accidentally got knocked in the head so much. Deluxe? Deluxe Orgel? Deluxe Orgeal? Deluxe Orgel? What? I don't think she's in that. Did she show up on the radar? Hell yeah. Dr. Illbleed. But no, going back to that Castlevania thing, like, I remember that just kind of, like, upset me a little bit. I'm just like, how did you go through the whole game and not realize that? You're not Game Grumps, you're the nerd! Alright, I'm gonna let this heart rate get down a little bit again, because it just keeps skyrocketing. And I'm not sure if it'd be a good idea to use this Amazon now with all my other stuff high, so yeah, we're just gonna wait. Yeah, as much as I don't like it. Hey, I'm a nerd. No, I haven't watched Game Grumps in forever. I just fell out of it. I love Aaron in the gang, but nah. It was shortly after the Super Mario 64 episode where just Aaron could not figure out how video games worked again, despite doing a bunch of really good videos about how video games worked. So I was like, come on, dude. So Guide says she's in a specific object on the first playthrough. Oh, well, that's interesting. Well, I'm gonna look around, but I'm gonna let this friggin' heart rate go down, because if I get it wrong, I imagine that's what's gonna be what jumps up, because just every other thing. And other objects really can hurt you. Yeah, that sounds about right. What do we got? What's that? Oh, it's the Mama Kitchen! Okay. It's the Easy Bake Oven on crack. And we've got the normally named Kids Pool, because everything else just has a really silly name. And the Mama House. Oh, good. Is this the Mama Fridge? Oh, no, it's the Mama Icebox. I'm sorry. The Mama Violin. Crazy. What's so crazy about it? The Panic TV. Oh, she's got to be in that one. Guaranteed. Alright, I'm curious if the shock rating can pick her up. It's trial and error if you aren't watching a guide. It might be. I'm wondering if the radar can pick her up with a shock death or a faint rating, though. I know I just lowered my heart rating, but it's... yes. I'm gonna look around with it a bit first. It's a violin that only plays Led Zeppelin. Alright, now I'm gonna let this heart rating get a little lower. Be pretty crazy. Illbleed does it. Yeah, Illbleed's kind of, I was about to say, especially on your New Game Pluses, a lot of the stuff gets randomized to mix it up, so you're not playing through the same game again and again. It really does ramp up the replay value of this, surprisingly so, because you get a lot of new and different scares. Super funny, but the game has a lot of fun at the player's expense. Yeah, definitely. Oh, no, I just thought of a joke for that violin. No, that's the, crazy violin. Oh god, no. That's Yoko Shimomura's violin there. That's the lady who does all the Kingdom Hearts music. And it's just like... I don't know if you've ever... I think it was just a pancake. I always think of Just a Pancake's videos anytime I bring her up. Because it's just like, alright, I brought all these string instruments here. It's like, dude, you didn't bring anything else? And then she just plays all this music. How the hell does she do it? All right, we're gonna have to guess now. Our heart rate's low-ish. What about these glasses? What?
How did you find me? That should have been impossible.
Today was a good day? I literally was just going for the first object I saw. Oh, you jerk. Oh, the camera is not doing any favor. Yeah, actually found a first try. Yeah, because I now have, like, a distinct memory of the Mary fight. Oh, shit. Go away! You keep cutting me off. And, like, I was seriously thinking of going for the oven because I remember the oven. Well, I'm just happy all the standing around wasn't, you know, completely wasted. We didn't get the friggin' heart rate back up again. Oh, the camera in this little arena. I know it's intentional. I know they set this up to be like this. Because there's no reason they couldn't have zoomed the camera out for this. Friggin' Stallone wishes he had this machine gun. Jeez. I had every opportunity to hit her there, and I didn't take it. I forgot you can only turn so far when you're shooting. How is your entire internal freaking corpse, the entirety of your insides, just not lead? You take one more bullet and you're gonna die from the lead poisoning before the bullets kill you. Friggin' jab a pencil in her, she'll be done. There we go.
Whoa, you are really something. I give up. You win. Your reward is all the treasure you want from this room. But don't get too full of yourself just yet. I'll be waiting for you in the next room.
Boof! Oh, that went well. Success is going up. Sure. Oh, there's an item in this box now. Oh, it's the key. Good, 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 good. Let that bleeding finish up. There we go. Ba-da-bop. Sounds like a sound effect I'd used to make for my mouth when I did old YouTube videos, like. No, I'm much better with sound effects now. I have this old creaky desk that I used to make a bunch of stupid, silly ones. Speaking of, with the beta contest I still have going on for Endless Chaos, this should be fun to bring up with it. A lot of the sound effects in that game I did actually make myself. I was getting really annoyed that I couldn't find specific sounds I wanted on, you know, regular places, you know, like freesounds.org and sites like that. And then, of course, you want to make sure and check with those that, they're all under Creative Commons license, so you're going to have any trouble if you use them in your projects. All that fun jazz. Some of it just felt like work looking online. So I just grabbed stuff from around, and I just recorded it. All of the menu sounds in the game right now are sounds I actually made. I was really unhappy with the previous ones. And you'd listen to those, and the way I've distorted them and, twisted them using software, you can't tell. They came out really good.
You're here again. This will be our last chance to play together. Look, it's a jump rope. All you gotta do is jump into that jump rope as it's spinning around, and use that A button to jump. If you can jump 10 times without missing, you pass the test. But if you get snagged in the rope just once, a poison thorn on the rope will kill you. How do you like that, Buster? You scared? Quit lagging and let's begin.
I'm not the one lagging. I'm running at a pretty respectable Oh, we're into it. Okay. That's not the button. Ow, my legs.
You're here again. This will be our last chance.
Okay. Save one then. Alright, so there's a bit of a delay. Yep, there's a bit of a delay with it. You've got about a second before you actually have to push it.
I hate to say this, but you beat me fair and square.
Fair and
You're
square.
such a loser. You can take as much treasure as you want at the exit. Later, Gator.
While dial. Well, how nice of her. Oh, scapegoat Mary. Now, if I'm getting these items now, I'm gonna have to assume we got a boss fight incoming. Be a good idea to use the Amazon now. Actually, can I go back to the previous room? It's very nice it spawns you right there. Yeah, because... Nope, I cannot. Airy stick? No. Weapon or... Famous for the phrase, "Please, Mary, make my wish come true." I wish to get the ever-loving hell out of here. Oh, good! Another elevator! Oh, there's a save point here. Perfect. That's it, because in case this doesn't just immediately lead to a boss fight, I don't want to have entered the boss fight and not have used that Amazon. Because we don't have to worry about money for this stage. Or at least, having good stats to get them up. Painting of a spooky old castle is hung on the wall. Ah. It's like a dark fantasy-esque. I kind of like it. The design, but Hogwarts for little shits. Please, Mary, I want to rock and roll. Nah, she'd be no fun rock and roll. Is this gonna lead us immediately into the boss fight? Go back up. I got a feeling it's coming up. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna use it. Why not? Something tells me the boss fight's coming up later. Heading out. Oh, sorry for that yawn. Jeez, it's been a long day. Later. Have a good one, Vanilla. Always good to have you here. Alright, I'm not missing anything, am I? No, let's just go do it. I love this vault wallpaper. It looks like something you'd make in Animal Crossing that just repeats endlessly. Yeah, this room screams boss fight. It's the cash man. Give me my money back. Spider's gonna take me for all I'm worth. He has infinite health. That's no good. Well, that's no good. Oh, little shits. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. Getting some weird killer is dead flashbacks from this. I know, that game came out way later. Yuck, man! Yuck. Back up. Let's see, is there something else I have to be hitting? Can't really go into first person to hit him from up there. We can't Goma this fight. Yeah, none of that's working. Hit the cash. Pride and joy. What else we have to hit? No. Ah, thanks. Still two left. Wow! Well, this is just repeating. Oh. There's shit over here. Guess we're just running. Good! Lost all this health and got all this bleeding for nothing. Woohoo! Should have figured I had to run since he had infinite health. Ah.
Shoot, what kind of idiot is calling me at this hour? Yeah, what do you want? I'm working here.
Hey!
Jessica, it's you. No, everything's fine. Huh? Work? I'm not working. No way. Hey, so why the call, hon? Sure, really? I don't know. I bet you tell that to all the guys. No kidding. Sure, babe, tonight? I'm there. You can count on it. There's only one more visitor to deal with.
Is this one going to turn out to be an animatronic too? Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he'll mind. We're gonna eat that for now while we're bleeding out. So do you just go back and use it? I'm gonna let that bleeding go down a little bit. Come on. Ah, whatever. Gosh. I'm gonna control. This is just an anti-boss, wasn't it?
Cool.
You just run him into the wall. Hey, Cashman! Why are you hitting yourself?
Cashman's on fire!
Oh, my weekly pension!
Fire! Sorry, I got a fire here. Crap. I'll call you back. Love ya. We have a code 9 here. I repeat, code 9. This is an emergency. Cashman's on fire, and the flames are spreading fast. There's no time. We need to evacuate the visitor now.
Roger that. We're activating the emergency escape unit.
I love that it's like, oh no, it's a technicality, quick, we gotta get her out!
Gotta get out of here. Quick.
We know you can die in here, but we really don't want you to. And that's just it, they just get you out, huh? Cool. Oh, it still subtracted totals from me in the end. Oh, so it was still important to get good stats. All right. Well, that was fun. Tone? We don't know the meaning of tone. Boss, we're trying to kill her, but she can't die! Alright, we should be able to afford a lot of good upgrades now. We got plenty of money for it. Nice. That'll be the last one for that. Perfect. Oh, we got 2 stats fully upgraded for now. Very nice. And the rest of the money, I don't remember if the next stage has an operating room or not. But it probably wouldn't hurt to save the rest of the money for healing. I'm gonna go save again. I find it funny that that boss was just, like, it's such a silly solution for it, but it still gives you a scapegoat Mary to fight it. Just in case you do happen to die trying to figure out its infinite health. Alright. Well, I think we've just got the, let's say it's 2 stages before the final stage now, isn't it? I think there's, what was it? There was Killer Man and the other one. I always remember Killer Man just because Killer Man's like, it's Killer Man. But, yes, Killer Man, yeah. Destroy one by one. The game never did seem to settle issue of whether death was real. I guess you kind of assume they die. Only because, you know, you have to go back to the hospital and resuscitate them. But, I mean, Eriko's friends can definitely die. Yeah. I was hoping to do another stage tonight, but, I'm just exhausted from freaking crap from earlier today. It's the Killer Man! No, that just sounds like a friggin', oh god, what's the name of the director now? He's the one who's put out, like, every single, like, horror movie that's come out. He puts out, like friggin', like, 10, 15 movies a year now. And they're all the really crappy horror movies. Like, he did, both the Unfriended movies and things like that. It's supposed to be a virtual theme park. Yeah, yeah. I was about to say, so maybe death is just kind of like a punishment, just like slap on the wrist. Bad, bad. I was about to say, it wasn't supposed to happen. You failed the theme park. Try again later. Maybe if one of your friends decides to revive you, you can go back again, but not until. Yeah, as much as I don't want to, I think I'm gonna turn in just for the night. Yeah, but only in the secret night. Yeah, yeah. This isn't the game. This time you'll die for real. Yeah. No, I think it's mostly just, yeah, well, you're done with the park. You're not allowed to continue anymore. Anytime one of the other characters dies. Ugh. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up here for the night. It's so weird. Yeah, it's one of the things where I think it's intentionally weird, of course. You know, just like with the rest of the game, it's just kind of this big old homage to B horror movies. And so, you know, with death being an uncertainty, you know, the villain gets away with it all at the end, and you don't know if they actually die or not. Let's say, you know, what happens to the heroes afterwards. You know, that fun jazz. It's just a fun way to play into it. All right. So Project Talk Time. The contest. I was about to say the contest. I can't talk now. I'm freaking exhausted. And hot. Anyways, the contest is only ending in a couple of days. So if any of you are watching or participating, just make sure to submit your scores. either to my email, hiddengemsreviews@yahoo.com, or you can just send me a DM on Twitter. I've received one score from someone that says that they're done. It's their final score. So that's where that sits right now. So that is the contest. With everything else going on, I'm also thinking of maybe extending it. Possibly. I'm not sure yet. I might. I've had a couple more people that started playing the game yesterday and today. And, some of them are just kind of figure everything out. And, on your first playthrough, it usually takes a couple hours, but not everyone has free time. So I'm happy people have been spending their free time and playing my game, finding bugs. I'm very, very appreciative of that. Thank you so much to everyone who's been doing it. I've been getting a lot of good feedback, a lot of good suggestions, a lot of good bug fixes. It's exactly what I wanted for this. So thank you very much. All the prizes are there. The only prize I'm actually currently having an issue with, funnily enough, is Ori. I was trying to see what I was originally going to do for giving Ori away. I was just going to buy it and keep it in my Steam inventory. So that was the plan. And I was like, all right. And then, whoever wins, I'll ask them for a Steam invite. I was about to say so that they can be friends. They don't have to stay friends, but then I can just give them the game afterwards as a gift. No problem. You can no longer buy games for your Steam inventory. I did not know that. So I was like, well, that puts this in a pickle then. So I actually tried getting in contact with Moon Studios because you can't just buy a Steam key for it. They don't have it on Humble Bundle or Green Man Gaming or a lot of other sites. So I got in touch with them like, hey, I'm wondering if it's at all possible that I can just buy a key directly from you guys, in some way, shape, or form. I will still buy the person that game. Like I'll invite him as my friend to Steam. And I will just flat out, buy the game right there and then for him. But I was hoping to just have it in my inventory to not worry about it. So people. I was about to say, so whoever wins first place, they're still getting a copy of Ori. I was about to say, I'm still gonna buy it. But no, it just kind of complicated my plans a little bit. Not terribly big, but just enough where I'm like, dang it. Of course, this might also work out too, because if Ori has like any kind of specific weird region locking nonsense, because I know there's some Steam games that are like you can't send this to this person, because I've tried to send gifts to people in the UK and Steam just yells at me and says no, you can't send them this version of the game. So this actually might work out for the better. But yeah, that's where that is right now. All the other prizes are still going to get distributed to everyone else. Specifically, how that's going to work, like I detailed in the contest video, the first place winner will be able to get Ori, and then they'll pick 5 games from the list. And then after they pick those 5 games, I'll send what's remaining to the second place winner. They'll pick 5 games. Third place picks 5 games, so on and so forth. And I was kind of hoping I'd have enough people till they were all gone, but that might not be the case. I'd say I'm a relatively small YouTuber with a really limited time window for these kind of things, so, bound to happen. But I'm thinking of possibly extending it, especially with, recent events. But that's where the contest stands right now. As for the big kind of extravaganza long stream that I'm planning, I might save that for either tomorrow or the weekend. Not sure yet. I was about to say, I think tomorrow would be a good day, because, again, no work. But Monday might work, too. It depends on when I'm going back to work. I should have a definitive answer for that tomorrow. So, here's what I will do. I will plan on it being tomorrow. For now. Unless I get a call saying, hey, no, especially if I get a call saying, hey, you're coming to work next week. If I don't get that call, I'll save it for Monday. That way, the weekend's all over, refresh, ready to go for it, and we could actually make it an all-day thing. Instead of having to cut it short. But I would like to do a, pretty long stream. Just playing a bunch of fun games. I think I'll pull out the 64, the GameCube, and I don't know, maybe we'll set up like one of those dumb like rotating wheel things that a lot of other YouTubers do, and we'll just start picking random games that I got. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, that is where all that is right now as far as projects are concerned. So yeah, we'll wrap it up here for the night. As always, thank you everyone who came over. Vanilla, Hyperactive, it's always awesome seeing you guys here. And yeah, take care, stay safe, and have a